Good morning. The Indian markets yesterday sprang a surprise and outperformed all the global markets. On Tuesday evening, the Obama-led administration was not able to reach a definitive agreement with the Republicans who are the current tussle, which has resulted into the shutdown of the US economy for the second consecutive day. On account of this, the Indian markets were supposed to be opening on a slightly negative note yesterday. However, the Indian markets sprang the surprise and ended the day around 2% up. The rally was majorly led by the metal and banking space, which surged in excess of around 4% and 3.4% yesterday. Sesagua was the top gainer amongst the metal pack, which surged in excess of 7% yesterday. FMCG index was the major loser of the day, with HUL falling down. The parent Unilever downgraded the growth for all the emerging economies yesterday. This was a concern for HUL over the last few quarters, but the parent's outlook mostly surprised all the market participants. FIs were net buyers in the cash segment, where they bought equities around 997 crore yesterday. While the domestic institutions, the DIs sold stock worth 493 crores yesterday. Coming to today's session, the Finance Ministry, in regards with the RBI, has decided to provide additional capital to the PSU banks, which they have targeted to be rupees 14,000 crore in the budget of 2013-14. The objective is to allow PSU banks lend at a lower rates for the upcoming festive seasons and to spur demand for the auto and the consumer durable cycles. This would spur growth and will revive the economic sentiments of the Indian economy. The Forward Market Commission has banned group associates and companies related to NSCL and financial technologies for participating in any further action in the upcoming commodity and assets. On with regards to the deadlock between the Republicans and the US-led administration not being able to reach an agreement, the US markets again ended on a negative note yesterday. The Asian markets are also trading in a weak zone in the early morning trade, with the Singapore Nifty being down by around 26 points in the early morning trade. The Indian markets are expected to be weak for today's session. Major resistance for Sensex and major support for Sensex comes around the levels of 20317 and 19914 levels, while major resistance and support for Nifty comes around the level of 6071 and 5921 levels. Thank you very much and happy investing.